This video will show you how to use the Activity Log app on your department smartphone. Upon launching the application for the first time, you will be prompted to configure your standard tour settings. These choices will be saved and used as the default settings when starting each tour. Just tap the words "Get Started" in the middle to begin, pictured here on the right. From here, you can set up things such as your primary assignment, your chart and squad, your scheduled start of your tour, and the end of your tour time. After tapping Save in the top right corner, you will be shown a blank screen with Tour Not Started in the center. Tap the Start icon in the upper right-hand corner to begin entries for your daily tour. The timeline is the main view of the activity log. This is a vertical snapshot of an individual day with the earliest entries appearing on the top. Entries are time-stamped, labeled, and can be tapped on to display further details. When not currently on an active tour, the activity log will display the phrase "Tour Not Started." Tap Start in the top right corner to begin entries for your new tour. Each time you start a tour, the Present for Duty page opens showing the standard tour settings that were entered on the Get Started configuration page. The date will default to the current time and day. This can be adjusted to your actual start time and day. Location can be added, but is not required. Tap any field to edit the information if needed. Enable the Temporary Assignment slider only if you are temporarily doing a different tour. Any change that you make without this enabled will become your new default. When complete, tap on Submit in the top right corner. Once you have submitted your Present for Duty entry, a timeline for your tour will be created with your Present for Duty entry at the top. Click on the plus icon in the bottom right corner for additional daily entries such as roll call and vehicle inspection. The following will be required no matter what the assignment: roll call time and assignment type. If you are assigned to an RMP with a partner, the two of you should decide who will be the operator and who will be the recorder before completing the roll entry. Once a choice is made, tap Roll to choose recorder or operator. Now tap Partner to prompt the search window where you can find each other by name or tax ID number. With operator selected as your assignment, choosing a partner will create an additional checkbox labeled See Recorder's Activity Log. This option will be enabled by default. As an RMP operator enabling See Recorder's Activity Log, this additional line in the roll call entry is made in lieu of having to complete your own entries in regards to assignments received, but you are still required to make your own entries regarding enforcement actions taken. Refer to Patrol Guide Section 212-08 for further guidance. Tap the icon in the lower right-hand corner of your timeline to create a new entry. You will see a list of categories which contain most types of memo book entries. Contents of each of these categories are shown here in this slide. Below these categories are options for creating roll call, vehicle inspection, and post-change entries. Entries can be edited at any time during your tour. Edits will show at the bottom of the entry details and are time-stamped. Post-change entries cannot be edited. A new post-change entry should be created instead. Starting a 911 job entry will bring you to a list of jobs that can be used as a basis for the entry. The list is based on the command you have selected. You will need to pick a jurisdiction first, though. which includes patrol, housing, transit, special operations division, or highway. Once both your jurisdiction and command have been chosen, the list will fill with recent jobs. Select the job to which you are responding. To begin an entry, you are only required to select a date and time assigned. If you tap Submit without entering any further information, you will be asked to confirm that you want to submit an incomplete entry. It is okay to tap Yes at this prompt. You can return later to complete the entry. Multiple entries aren't usually required for a single job. A 911 entry may include the job's assignment, time arrived, a final disposition, and any additional details as necessary. The entry will not be complete, and you will not be able to end the tour until a final disposition is entered. Enforcement activity. This section is used to create an entry for enforcement activity. This includes specific options for arrests and summonses, and one for any other enforcement type of activity, such as performing a stop. Report entries include complaint, MV-104, DIR, aided, and other. Each entry will allow you to enter the date, time, and location of the report and any comments. Comments can be utilized for the classification, report number, victim, perpetrator, or any other relevant information. Photos and sketches can be added to an entry by clicking the attachment icon in the bottom left corner within a form. Entering a form or report number will not link an entry to an actual report. Post change. A post change entry should be used to make changes to your assignment, including partner and recorder and operator role changes. A post change entry can be made by tapping on the plus icon in the bottom right corner of your timeline. End of tour. Before ending a tour, you should ensure that all relevant entries for the day have been made and that any edits required are completed. Any open entries will need to be closed out before your end of tour. An end of tour entry is created by tapping End in the top right corner of the screen. For additional support information, call the NYPD Service Desk